buntag and good morning everyone. Welcome back to another vlog. It's time for Q&A Tuesdays. Time for us to answer 3 questions which you've asked either on my YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram account. If you haven't followed me yet, my link would be in the description box down below. My links are gonna be in the description box down below. Why do I keep repeating things right now? I don't know whether I'm just tired, but I hope you understand, guys. Anyways, I also made a TikTok account. It's just really for fun. I think it's, in one way or another, I could let myself out in TikTok and, you know, I get to dance again. So, if you have TikToks, why not follow me, guys? I'm gonna add my link as well in the description box down below. Right, without further ado, let's answer your questions. First question is from Norris Kent Galang, and he asked, "Hello po, ask ko lang po kung mas okay ba mag-IELTS ka muna before maghanap ng agency or agency muna before IELTS? Thanks. By the way, I'm working currently in Saudi and looking forward to live and work there." With a smiley emoji. So, Norris, I would say that, well, I would suggest that it's better if you have already passed an English language test before you apply or you submit your requirements to an agency, because it will be easier for them to actually help you out. Because if you haven't had this yet, there's no assurance whether you actually qualify to go here to the UK. It's better that you've passed an English test already, although you do have a deadline, because we all know how English tests have expiration dates. So once you've passed your English test, make sure that you apply to an agency straight away so that they can help you out. Another thing is, this is what I did. I passed an English test, then I applied or submitted my requirements to the agency, and then I had an interview, and then I took a CBT. I heard nowadays that some nurses are actually passing an English test first, then passing the CBT, and then applying or submitting their requirements to an agency. You can do either, and I did upload a talk about CBT. If you haven't watched that, click the link here and on the description box down below. But yeah, it's up to you which one you're more comfortable doing. I would say that the positive side or the advantage if you take the English test and the CBT already before applying for an agency, before applying or submitting your requirements to an agency, is that once you get hired, your documents or the movement of your documents and your application will be quicker because you've already passed the requirements. Whereas if you've just passed the English test, although you are still yet to pass CBT, I think more of the nurse applicants are actually on the same stage, so you don't have to worry at all, because there would be somebody who you can talk to or who you can catch up in terms of the updates on your application. So that would be my suggestion. The next question is from Maria Ervinia Panergo, and she said, "Hi Miss Rona, I would like to ask if it would be possible for 2 individuals to share a room. What I mean is that can couple occupy 1 room only? Will that be more practical, or will it still be the same to pay 2 rooms as it will be charged per person and not per room?" This is the first time somebody asked me this, and so I would say, in terms of my experience and in terms of how our agency, or I mean how our trust sorted us out when we came in here, is that this is not possible if you're just about to come here to the UK. First is, they are gonna sort your accommodation. If the trust will be the one sorting your accommodation, they are gonna sort it in a way that it's 1 person per room. Therefore, you'll have to pay the rent per person. Now, this might be different in another trust. I'm not sure. Let me know if anybody of you out there knows. But once you're here and you've been working and you actually found so it's either you found a partner or you bring your partner here, you can actually talk this out to your landlord. That's what I know. You can talk this out to your landlord. There are some landlords who would actually consider your partner as an extra person. They might just ask an extra fee. There are some landlords who would consider your partner as another person, so they might ask for the full tenancy or the full rent from your partner. And there are landlords who doesn't really care as long as you're you're able to pay the full rent of the month, and as long as you're only occupying the house according to the number of person that they wanted. Like for example, let's say the maximum of your house is for 4 tenants and there's 5 of you, the 5th one being your partner. So your landlord can just ask an extra fee for that. If we say the maximum number of person is only 5 and there's only 4 of you renting the place, let's say 4 of you renting the place, and when your partner comes in and you both decide to use just one room, you can also talk it out with your housemates. Ask how you can sort out the rent, especially that you're sharing one room anyway. So this is something that you can talk within your group and, you know, discuss what would be your arrangement. I would say that although there are cases that even if it's a 5-bedroom house and your partner comes in and there's 6 of you, there are cases wherein the partner like comes in and not pay. That's possible. That happens here in UK. But I would just say, to be on the safe side, guys, make sure that you're open to whatever you're doing. I mean, let your landlords know, because there are cases wherein the council might just visit the house. And I'm just saying this from experience because the council just visited our house by surprise. We didn't know, our landlord didn't know, and if they see that there's 6 of you in a 5-bedroom house, you might get fined for it. It did happen already here, and there are some people who does it where sometimes they go to the extreme. There are more than like, there are 4 extra, 5 extra, and I'm not saying that I already know somebody who's doing it because this is just from stories that were shared to me. But you know guys, to be safe, follow the rules and discuss it with your landlord and also discuss it with your housemates. So there are possibilities, that's my answer, but it's much better that you are clear with the rules first before you decide on what to do. For the third question, it is from Charles Vincent, and this one's a bit personal, but he asked, "Hain ka man sa Leyte?" It is Waray for where are you in Leyte. So if you have watched my All About Me, was it All About Me video, I did say that I'm from Leyte. I'm from Tacloban City to be specific, and if you have heard about the Typhoon Haiyan, I guess our city is famous for it. Now, I'm not saying to get sympathy or what, but yes, I'm from Tacloban City and I'm a proud Waray. So to all those Waray out there, I hope you follow me here in YouTube or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Support guys, support. So there you have it guys. I hope you like this Q&A Tuesday or our Q&A Tuesday for this week. If you like this video, hit thumbs up, comment